Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm using this cherry palette from Primark, or Primark as I like to say, and I'm going to be showing you how I create this look here, which is a really autumnal, shimmery, just a really vibrant shade. So I'm going to go in with the darker shade in this palette, and whilst this is a pigmented shade, you do need to sort of double up on the pigment in order to get the actual true colour, because for me it comes off a bit more pink and a bit more plum than that sort of plum undertone dark brown. So I'm using a fluffy flat brush to apply this. I blend it and then build up the colour and sort of repeat this whole process. I blended it a little bit too messy to begin with. I'm a little bit embarrassed about that, but never mind. One of the best things about this palette is that you can really work with it and the product really does move around in a good way, of course. I'm taking this orange, sort of burnt orange shade from the palette, and I'm using this on a really fine fluffy Zoeva brush just to add this and to fluff out the whole shade so that we have this really lovely sort of multi-tonal shade going on. And then I'm again just popping that shade back on the top because I really don't want to lose the colour. So whilst the majority of the shades in this palette are perfect, I feel like the darker shade probably needs a bit more pigmentation. So whilst that one shade was a little bit of a letdown, it just means that you have to work with it a bit more. The shimmers in this palette are just absolutely incredible. This one I'm going in with is the most, I don't know what it reminds me of, like a gemstone maybe, but it is so beautiful to work with. It applies really, really well, and you need the sort of lightest touch of any brush or finger to apply this product. I'm then going to use the gold in my tear duct and just merge those two shimmery shades together just to create a really lovely sort of multi-dimensional look. Now I'm taking a mixture of those two shades and I'm applying this underneath my lower lash line, again just to complete the whole eyeshadow look. We don't want to leave it bare because otherwise it just looks a bit half done. But again, same process. I apply the product, I fluff it out, and then go in with the orange shade and use that just to fluff out the colour a little bit more. So then after this I took a larger blending brush and I used this to blend the product into sort of like a cat eye effect, I guess. So I really pulled it towards my temples. I kind of regret doing this, to be fair. So what I managed to do was to just damp it down with a foundation brush, and I think it looked okay. So then I'm taking this NYX matte liner, which is super good. It dries down so matte, it doesn't move, it doesn't bleed, it's perfect. I'm also using the same NYX sort of like whole pencil in white, and then I'm just going to be applying some mascara so that it hides the sort of white whole pencil that bled onto the lower lash line, but just to also help to tie this look together. Keeping with the theme, I wanted to take these eyelashes from Primark, or Primark. I call it Primark, guys. I'm just going to have to keep going with Primark. Primark, even. So yeah, I'm taking these. I believe they're in the style of sultry, and I use these all the time. So I've already gone in with my base, but I'm going to be trying and forcing myself to use a few more different products. So I'm taking this chocolate heart bronzer from Makeup Revolution, and then taking the Be Perfect Get Wet highlighter, which is just my absolute fave. This whole collection is quite nostalgic for me because I remember for hours trying to get this whole collection. So yeah, I absolutely try to use this product as much as I possibly can, just so I feel that nostalgia. But it is also a fantastic product. I love this highlighter. And yeah, and then I'm going into blush. So I'm taking this Makeup Revolution palette and picking up this shade. I don't have it to hand. I'm so sorry. I always edit these videos out of the way of my makeup, but I will put it in the description down below. I'm taking this lip pencil. I believe this is from Essence, and it is teeny tiny, but it's one of the best lip liners I have ever had. So I'm really trying to cling on to this as much as I can. And then I'm going to go in with this Maybelline lipstick just to finish off the whole look. So that was the whole look today, you guys. I really do apologise for doing another sort of ruby coloured eye look, but actually I'm not sorry because I love this. So I'll just quickly take you through a snapshot of the swatches. I like to do swatches in much more detail than this, but to be honest, I wanted to do an eye look and I thought the video would just be too long. So here are the swatches of the matte on my awkwardly angled fake tanned arm, and then I'm going to go in and show you the shimmery shades. So that's everything for me today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I shall see you in my next video.